What is going on, legends? If you are tired of lagging out in the middle of a match or just want to save that precious data while traveling, you have clicked on the perfect video. Today we are diving into the top 10 new offline games for Android and iOS in 2026. I have played every single one of these games to make sure they are actually worth your storage space. So sit back, grab a snack and make sure you are already subscribed. Alright then, let's get into the countdown. Kicking off at number 10, we have Monkey Student School Prank. Look, we have all had days where we wanted to cause a little trouble in class, but this game lets you take it to a whole new level. You play as a monkey who has somehow enrolled in a human school, and your only goal is to cause absolute chaos without getting caught by the teachers. Well, it's a sandbox-style stealth game where you can interact with almost everything. You can set up traps, throw bananas at the principal, and mess with the other students. The graphics are hilarious, like it's got that goat simulator vibe where things just go flying for no reason. Well, it's not the deepest game on the list, but for pure offline, brain-dead fun, it's a solid 10 by 10 time waster. So if you want to laugh at some ragdoll physics on the bus, download this one immediately. At number 9, we are sharpening our axes for Glory Ages Vikings. Well, if you played the original Glory Ages Samurais, you know exactly what you are in for, but this time it's darker, grittier, and way more brutal. This is a tactical fighting game where you can't just button mash. You have to block, parry, and wait for the perfect opening to strike. The combat feels incredibly weighty. When you land a hit with a heavy axe, you feel it. The AI is actually smart too, like enemies will surround you, back off when they are hurt, and try to flank you. Visually, it's stunning for a mobile game. The lighting, the fog, the way the grass moves, it sets a really moody atmosphere. Plus, there is no energy system stopping you from playing. It's just you, your shield, and an endless horde of enemies. Highly recommended for fighting game fans. Coming in at number 8 is Ninja Screed 2. Well, if you played the first game, you know the deal. But this sequel takes the modern day ninja vibe and cranks it up. You are playing as the legendary Operative K, returning to a neon-soaked metropolis to take down criminal empires from the shadows. This isn't just a reskin of a sniper game. Instead of rifles, you are mastering bows, dual crossbows, and throwing daggers. The physics are honestly impressive. Like you have to account for gravity and distance, and watching your arrow fly in slow motion for that perfect takedown is incredibly satisfying. The variety here is great too. You have got your main story missions, but then you can switch to bounty hunting, armed conflicts, or just hit the shooting range to upgrade your gear. Well, visually, the lighting in the night levels is top tier for mobile. So if you want that stealth assassin fantasy without the need for Wi-Fi, this is a must download. Number 7 is for the gearheads. This is My Starter Winter Car Mechanic. Well, if you love games like My Summer Car on PC, this is basically the mobile tribute to that. You start with a rust bucket of a car in the middle of a freezing winter, and you have to build it up from scratch. And I mean scratch, like you are manually installing pistons, tightening bolts, and wearing the dashboard. But the real challenge starts when you leave the garage, cause it's winter. The roads are slippery, visibility is low, and your car, well, it's a piece of junk, so it might just stall in the snow. It's a survival game as much as it is a mechanic simulator. You have to manage your hunger and temperature while trying to get this vehicle running. It's difficult, it's rewarding, and it's surprisingly immersive for a mobile title. At number 6, we are heading to the Wild West in West Hills Law. This isn't just a generic shooter, it's a frantic 2D action game that feels like a love letter to old school arcade cabinets. You play as a hero taking on the Wild Joe gang across 48 different missions, and the variety here is awesome. One minute you are in a shootout, the next you are rescuing hostages, and then suddenly you are in a high-speed horse chase defending a train. But the coolest mechanic is what you do when you run out of bullets. Instead of just reloading, you can literally throw your empty gun at an enemy to stun them, steal their weapon, and keep the combo going. It makes that combat feel incredibly fluid and aggressive. You also have an ability called Ultra Sense, which slows down time so you can dodge bullets and plan your next move. So if you are a fan of stylish pixel art games like Hotline Miami but want a western twist, this is a total hidden gem. Breaking into the top 5, we have Splat 2. Now don't get this confused with the Nintendo game, this is its own beast. Think of it as Angry Birds meets a roguelike RPG. You are launching your characters from a slingshot to defeat enemies, but every run is different. You unlock different skills and power-ups as you progress through the levels. Maybe one run you focus on explosive damage and the next you focus on bouncing around the map more. It's got that just one more try factor that keeps you glued to the screen. It's colorful, it's chaotic, and it's way deeper than it looks on the surface. Number 4 is Gunslinger 2. Well, if you played the first one, you know the deal. It's a 1v1 dueling game where everyone is made of gummy candy. The physics are absolutely ridiculous. Like when you get shot, your character rebels and flops around like a literal piece of jelly. The sequel, Ducks and Nukes, adds way more environmental chaos. You are not just shooting bullets anymore, you are launching anvils, chainsaws, and yes, rubber ducks at your opponent. It's simple, skill-based, and honestly just funny to watch. And folks, now it is time, smash that subscribe button and discover amazing games. Getting into the top 3, we have the ultimate stress reliever, Parrot Prank Pet Simulator. Remember Untitled Goose Game? This is that, but you are a parrot and you can fly. You are dropped into a massive cage and your only job is to be a nuisance. You can steal people's lunch and provoke other animals. The graphics are surprisingly good, like bright, vibrant, and the flight controls feel really smooth. It's not just random chaos though, you have missions and challenges to complete to unlock new prank tools and abilities. Well, it's charming, it's funny, and it's a great game to chill out with when you don't want anything too intense. Runner-up at number 2 is Comic Book Store Simulator. Well, simulation games are huge on mobile right now, but this one hits a sweet spot. You start with a tiny, empty shop and a few boxes of comics. You have to buy the licenses for different genres like superheroes, manga, and sci-fi and stock your shelves. You manage everything like setting prices, hiring staff, catching shoplifters, and even cleaning up spills. The level of detail is crazy. You can actually see the covers of the books and customers will have specific requests. It's incredibly satisfying to watch your store grow from a hole in the wall to a massive geek empire. Well, if you love tycoon games, you will lose hours of your life to this one.
A famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do.
And finally, at number 1, the king or queen of offline adventure games in 2026, it's Tomb Raider. Specifically, the new definitive mobile port of the 2013 reboot that just dropped. Guys, this is not a watered-down mobile version. This is the full console experience running on your phone. You play as a young Lara Croft, shipwrecked on a mysterious island, fighting to survive. The story is incredible, the voice acting is top tier, and the graphics are arguably the best on this entire list. You have got exploration, puzzles, stealth, and intense combat. The fact that you can play a game of this scale completely offline is mind-blowing. It might take up a chunk of storage space, but it is absolutely worth it. So if you want a AAA console experience in your pocket, this is the one to get. And there we have it, folks. I have left links to all of them in the description below, so go check them out. Let me know in the comments which one are you downloading first. I am curious if anyone can beat my high score in Gunslinger 2. Well, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. I will see you legends in the next one. Peace out.